Hello, welcome back to my channel. This has been an awful long time coming, and I have filmed this like a little reintroduction video I think 3 or 4 times by this point, and the first time was great and then the footage all encrypted and I couldn't do it, and then since then I keep trying and I've literally been listening to it like, wow, I'm bored listening to this, or I'm not getting my point across. So I'm literally, rather than trying to make it like a daily vlog or anything big, I'm just gonna sit down. I mean, I need to get myself ready for the day, so I've got a little bit of makeup to put on. So I'm just gonna do that and chat, because I find that that is the best way for me to kind of open up and chat through things. So I think the last video was like January 2022 and we are now in March 2023, so a lot has changed since then. Firstly, we've moved. We have a house now, which is just so much better than a little flat. We've got so much more space and it just feels like a much better environment to do things in. Second big change that has happened, which if you follow me on Instagram, you will already know, but we have our little Maggie. Maggie is 9 months old nearly. Oh my god, she's so big. I so regret not filming and things when she was a puppy, but this is Maggie. Say hello. No. Oh, I just love her so much. If you are a dog person and you don't have a dog and you feel like there's something missing for your life, it's a dog. It's a dog. There's a dog missing. I am full crazy dog mum mode and I love it. So I'm just gonna start getting ready. So I just want to chat through where I've been, what I've been doing, because it's been a while. So there wasn't really like a big dramatic reason why I haven't been filming. It's just that I am quite a vibe sensitive person. I don't know how else to say that, but I can really feel when I'm connected to something and when I'm not. And towards the end of 2021 and the beginning of 2022, I felt like I really wasn't aligning with the content I was producing or the space I was creating online. And so I did just genuinely take my time through 2022 to really think about what it is that I want and what I'm trying to achieve from social media. And I came across a few epiphanies, I guess. I can't think of a better word for it, but basically I kind of realized that what I was doing was I was trying to fit myself in this little one box online of like, well, fitness is my job, fitness is my life. Anyone who follows me on Instagram and YouTube and stuff, they're following me for fitness. And then when I took my year in off season, so 2022 was a year fully in off season for me. It's the first calendar year I've spent away from stage since I started competing. I mean, every competitor feels a bit of identity loss when they come away from a prep, but I think because I knew I was having such a long time away, and I also knew that I wanted to make some changes and I wasn't feeling aligned, I did just feel so genuinely lost, and I needed a year of not throwing myself towards a specific thing. I needed to kind of settle and find out where I really wanted to go, because I guess there's kind of this preconceived idea that if you're not moving forwards, you're just staying still, and that staying still is a bad thing. And don't get me wrong, I am all for progression, and I did not spend all of last year making zero progress in any area of my life and just like lazing about. You know, we bought a house, we went on holiday, I ran my business like pretty much as normal. I didn't level it up in any way. I wasn't stopping going to the gym or anything. I was continuing to train. I definitely like progressed in terms of building muscle and stuff. I had this vision in my head when I first started this year off season that it was going to be like, this is going to be the year where I like make social media a priority. It's going to be the year that I, you know, really excel my business. I was then like, right, but how? But like, what do I want? What do I want to do? What do I want to create? And I just felt like I have absolutely no idea what I want. And you can't move forwards if you don't know where you're going. So I kind of needed a bit of a year of being a bit stagnant in some areas to allow myself to figure out the direction I wanted to go in. And I will say that if you feel a bit lost, take the pressure off moving forwards all the time, because it will probably help you at least discover what it is that you want. That was kind of where I was at in 2022. In 2022 as well, I got to really live life a little bit, which was super fun. Like I say, it was my first calendar year away from a prep, so it's the first time in like 3 years that I actually got a birthday cake. It was the first time in so many years that we went on holiday without it being like an Airbnb and without having to meal prep everything, which was really nice. There were so many life experiences and memories and things that happened last year that changed my perspective a little bit, that really kind of allowed me to get to this point where I now feel like, right, I feel ready. I feel excited by my own life again. I feel like I have a better understanding of who I am and what I actually want, and not just what I thought I should want because of the niche I was trying to fit myself into. And the way I can describe it is I felt like I was trying to be a very one-dimensional person of like a fitness is my life kind of thing. I'm an online coach, I compete, all of my social media is fitness content. Everything I create and do on a daily basis revolved, and still majority does revolve around fitness. And I realized that trying to be that one-dimensional person was one of the things that was making me feel a bit empty. So that is a big reason for me wanting to really figure out what I wanted. Nobody is one-dimensional. Nobody just has one thing they're passionate about. Nobody just has one thing that makes them happy. There's never going to just be one thing. And once you accept that that's okay and that you can show all the sides of who you are, I feel like things become better. And so it's March now, we're like mid-March, and I said to myself at the start of this month that this month was going to be about creating, not consuming, and I'm really enjoying that. I have created multiple like Instagram posts and things about like mindset topics and stuff like that, and whether people are reading the caption or not, I don't care. I feel so much more happy. I feel really aligned with myself. And I just feel like every time I do something that makes me feel good, I get this kind of little internal nudge that says, yes, keep going. That is where I've been. That is roughly what's been going on. Like I say, I've been in off season. I'm still in an off season. I'm in a cut at the moment. So my jawline has returned. So I'm doing a bit of a mini cut just now. I've got some photo shoots booked, which I am so looking forward to, because I have not done a diet without it being a prep, and also without it being a very public prep, for years now. Like, I've always documented my journeys, I've always made a big deal. I haven't even really announced on Instagram that I'm cutting or anything. I literally have just been like still sharing my life, but without announcing every single time I have a food drop or announcing every time I get a cardio increase. And it takes so much of that pressure off the dieting, and I'm just so looking forward to these shoots. Like, obviously I've just spoken about it now on YouTube, but but I'm not, like I say, it's something I'm hiding. And I mean, if you've seen me in the gym, I've gone from like being not lean at all to kind of lean, so you can't hide that. And I'm not trying to hide it. I just want to be doing things for myself and just feeling like I've got more to share than just what my weight is that week or what my check-in looks like being able to share all of the life stuff. That's what I'm really excited about. And so obviously my Instagram is kind of my business side. That will always and probably will remain fairly fitness focused. Even if it's mindset chat, even if it's life chat, it will all still have a underlying kind of fitness feel. But I really want YouTube, as much as it will again still contain fitness content, I really want this to be my like life platform where I can chat and share thoughts and talk about other things that are not always diet and training and cardio and prep and stage, and just have this separate part and be able to really go through all of those different elements of myself. I don't know if this is maybe a bit personal and a bit deep, but I have been really working on my inner trauma recently, revisiting some things from the past few years that I have like been pushing down and have been ignoring, that but I've been pushing it down for so long, it's kind of led me to that point last year where I just had this overwhelming, I don't know who I am, I don't know what I want, I don't know what I like anymore, because I'm suppressing all of this stuff. So I've been doing a lot of deep work, and I've been really getting back into the law of attraction, things like crystals, really been working with meditation. I've honestly been really enjoying that side of myself again, which is something, like I say, I just suppressed for so long. And so I'm really happy that I feel in that place to be able to just explore that side of myself again. And I don't feel weird about posting about it. I think for a while I felt a bit like, people are going to think I'm strange, but you know what? I have realized that so many people really love that side of stuff, and I do too. And so if you like a bit of mindset chat, well, you might want to stick around, because I think that's probably going to be what a lot of this is focused on. And also as well, I think me and Nikki have also been just talking a lot more about what we want from life. We are planning some exciting things in the future that we really want for ourselves, and I just want to make all that happen. I'm so tired of settling or trying to force myself to be something. Like, this is literally going to be like the turning point for me. And as much as fitness is such a huge part of my life and I love it, it is not fully who I am. And I think I felt like if I wanted to be a successful bodybuilder, that was all I was allowed to be, was this fitness person, when actually, you know, you can be whoever the hell you want to be. And that sounds so simple, but I think so many people will relate that sometimes it's not that simple. And I think especially in today's world where social media becomes part of our job, and people talk about fitting in your niche and finding your niche, and I actually kind of realized, like, I'd rather have my niche find me. I would rather have the select few people who relate to the variety of content that I post, rather than try and be just this fitness person just to try and appeal to people that maybe don't actually relate to me all that much, because I'm not being my authentic self. So this next chapter of myself in terms of my online presence is going to be a bit different, and I have so many ideas of things I want to talk about and things I want to do, and I'm honestly just having so much fun even planning it, that I know I'm on the right track. Like I said, I am very big into like the law of attraction and the universe, all of the woo talk. So if you want some woo talk, you're in the right place. But I'm very big on trusting my gut, on internal nudges. And every time I speak about this, and every time, like I say, I have filmed this video multiple times. The first time it just all came out and it flowed so well, and the next few times it didn't quite flow the same, because I actually was trying to make a video to fit with the way I was taught to do YouTube. So like doing like a little introduction of my morning routine, and like still making it like a fitness vlog. And I was like, no, I don't want that. I want to sit down, I want to chat. I'm actually going to put on some makeup. Like, I've never filmed myself putting on makeup ever. And it's not something I do every day. It's not like, well, actually I do it most days now. It's again something I'm enjoying doing again, which I didn't for ages, because I thought, oh, I don't have time for this, I'm a fitness person. And that's ridiculous, isn't it? Because 9 times out of 10 fitness people are gonna make themselves look good. Sorry, the light's starting to change with the sun rising. It's such a sunny day, but that's where I'm at. This is how I feel, and I hope you're all excited for a bit of different content. So over the next few months, I do have quite a busy time with work and life and all of that stuff. There will be a lot of vlogs and stuff, but it's not necessarily going to be just like a daily vlog of me documenting every single thing I eat and every single thing that I'm doing fitness wise, but it will probably be a little bit more varied. I really want to do some more weekly vlogs or weekend vlogs, because when I was thinking about what I wanted to do, I took a step back and I was like, right, what do I enjoy consuming? And the amount of fitness content, like specific fitness content I consume now, is so limited that it didn't make sense for me to be trying to create something that I don't enjoy consuming. Because if you don't enjoy watching it, why would anybody else enjoy watching it? And I mean, if I don't enjoy creating it, why would I expect anybody to watch it and enjoy it? This is going to be a bit of a new leaf, and I initially had tried to just go straight in with a new video, but I feel like I needed this little chat first. and I don't really know if anyone cares or if anyone's watching or what's going on, but I've been asked a few times about if my YouTube is coming back, and so the answer is yes, we are back, and I'm going to make sure I stay back, but it's probably not going to be in exactly the same way that it was. I don't know if videos will be weekly, they might be bi-weekly. I'm going to upload as much as I can, and like I say, it's going to be more important to me that I create content that I love and that I want to create, rather than just creating for the sake of posting regularly or fitting in a niche. And obviously if you're trying to make social media part of your job, which is a big part of being an online coach, social media totally is, you do have to try, and it is work, it is a job still, absolutely, but I want to have fun doing it. It is a privilege to have this as part of my job. It's gonna be a fun time. Sorry, I'm just trying to like finish up and make sure I look okay-ish. I'm literally just taking Maggie out for a coffee, so mother-daughter coffee time, and Nikki's away at football, so we're just gonna have a little bit of a chill day. But like I say, this is a super short video. I'm gonna stop rambling. She's just sunbathing. Oh, let's find some good light. Okay, so the sun is just rising loads, but me and Maggie are gonna say goodbye. You're gonna see a lot of Maggie on this channel. She's my life. I'm a crazy dog mom. She comes everywhere with me. Yeah, I will round up that little catch up here, and I plan on filming another video this week sometime, just as like a reintroduction to the daily life and some other kind of chats. But thank you so much if you've made it this far. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you all very, very soon.